Hello friends, Jackie Bolhuis from Klompen Stampers. Today I'm going to make a super cute card for you using the Over the Moon stamp set. I've had this set for quite a while, probably since the catalog first came out, and I finally inked it up, and it is so stinking cute. So I'm going to make a card, share lots of stamping tips while I do that, and then I have 4 or 5 other cards to share with you. So lots of stamping ideas coming your way. But before we flip the camera down, just a quick reminder, make sure you subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any of the quick and easy card making videos that I love to share. And if you don't already have a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, I would love to be your person. Let me know if I can help you in any way. I'll have a link down in the video description over to my blog post, and it'll share all the details about today's project, supplies I used, and then if you'd like to order anything, it's really easy. Just click the button over there and place your online order. So without further ado, let's get this camera flipped down and let's get stamping. Here's a better look at our stamp set. These 3 adorable cows, but then a lot of fun greetings and words that go along with it. So today we're going to just make a card, and then I got several more to share with you using the stamp set to give you lots of ideas. Now we're going to start out with Whisper White, and I believe this is 3 by 4.5. Now you don't have to remember all these measurements because I'll actually have it all over on the blog post for you. Link will be down in the video description, so you can just hop on over there and get that. So we are going to stamp one of our cute, adorable cows on our Whisper White. I am using the Memento Black primarily because I'm going to color with Stampin Blends. Oops, we got to do some grass here. And when you color with the Stampin Blends, it is important that you use the Whisper White for your cardstock. That's 3 is enough. Whisper White for your cardstock, and then the Memento for your ink. That's how the blends are really designed to work the best. Now, I think this one, we're going to make a brown cow, or brown spots on them, white and brown. So I am going to use my soft suede, and I've got the dark and the light here. If you followed me for a while, you know I like to always color light first and then dark. Now, there really is no right or wrong way. If you would prefer dark than light, do it that way. But I filled in with light, then I added a little bit of the dark, and then I came back in with that light and blended it. So we'll do this one. There is our light, and then here's our dark, and I tend to just put it on the left-hand side, and then I'll come with that light again and just kind of blend over it. The beauty of these are you don't get the lines that you get with regular markers. That's what these are all about. So we'll go light, and then we'll come in here with a little dark. Gives us some shading. Come back with a little light, and there we go. Let's do his tail too. So we'll do tail. Let's put a little dark on there and do that. Okay, so that is our brown spots. Make sure with your blends, you snap those caps on really good. Now we're gonna do some green here. We got this in a couple places. We're gonna do our leaves. And the same thing, and you know, these are pretty little areas, so you know, it's kind of hard to put much of the 2 different colors, but we'll get a little bit in there. And as long as I have green out, we'll do this grass too. We'll just kind of fill it in. You know, I'm not really staying in any lines. I'm doing some light, some dark, come back with a little bit of light. We'll do that one. Put a little dark. You're just trying to get a few different shades in there. It adds a little bit of dimension to your project. Put a little, and so forth. So there we go. And then I think I'm also going to go just real light, a little bit down here around the boots. Now I'll show you an extra little trick. I have the color, what is this called? A color lifter. If you go out of the lines, this will pick up some of the color where you go out of the lines. I also like to use it when I just want something real faint. So I did that light granny apple green there, and then I'm smearing this around just a little bit down at the very bottom of each little clump of grass. It'll kind of soften it so we don't have quite as harsh of a line there. So that is granny apple. Now I think at this point I'm going to start on my boots, and I'm going to actually speed up this video for you so you don't have to sit there and watch me do all the coloring. So I will be right back with you. there we go. So I used quite a few different colors. I'll have all of those listed over on the website for you. Again, that link will be right down in the video description. So we're going to go ahead and add this onto a piece of Poppy Parade. Since our flower is colored in Poppy Parade, I thought I'd pull that out. And you know what? My lifter didn't completely pick it up, but I have one spot there where I accidentally hit my green marker. So we'll just go ahead and add a little more grass there, and that covers that problem. You know, you can almost fix anything and everything when you're stamping. So there we go. Now our mark's not there anymore. So there is our adorable cow. Now we are going to actually just add this onto a note card and envelope. I love these note cards and envelopes. They come in a package of 20, and you get the note cards all cut and scored for you. Sometimes I stamp directly on them. Sometimes I layer on the top of them. So we're going to just layer on there. Now I did pre-do a little banner here. I have an old banner die. It's not even available anymore, but you could cut this just as a little strip, or if you've got some sort of banner die. But I use soft suede because that is the color of the brown I used in my cow. And we have You're Utterly Fantastic. And we're going to just pop that up with a couple of dimensionals. And let's just put that right there. Now, doesn't that just put a cute little smile on your face? Now, let me show you some of the other cards that I previously made. So here is one that's similar. I just used the Over the Moon for you, but I've got black spots and I've got brown spots. Which one do you like better? I couldn't decide on that one. You know, at first I grabbed the grays and I was doing all black cows, but then I thought, I think there's a lot of brown cows out there too. So I did the same thing here. Cows it going. There's one of the other cows. And then don't forget with your envelopes, you always want to stamp those as well. So there is the envelope that goes with that one. So there is that cow. And then there's the Sleepy Cow, Dream Big. So again, these are all, the card recipe is the same. It's just the Whisper White and the coordinating color. And then I just kind of popped up the greeting, embossed it. Now, if you don't know how to do heat embossing with white embossing powder, leave me a comment and I can give you a link to a video where I show how to do that. So there, now you can see all 3 cows in there. I actually have 2 more cards to show you. These are bigger, full-size cards. Now, the background paper that I used on here is actually a celebration paper that's not available anymore, but you could just use cardstock or any other different designer series paper. But I wanted to just do a little bit of fussy cutting around those cows and pop them out. But look at how cute those cards are. So there you go. Lots of ideas using the Over the Moon stamp set. Now, remember, you can hop on over to my website. I will have pictures of these cards along with a list of all the supplies, all the different colors of Stampin Blends that I use to do all of my coloring, and all the details about them. And then if you'd like to place an order, you can do so right over there. So as always, if you have any questions, reach out to me. I would love to help you learn to make quick and easy cards or answer all of your questions. So until I stamp with you again, have a stamp happy day.